Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Persona 4 Let's Play. And if you didn't miss out during the last one, well, we just went and I want to say we got ourselves now with our Persona powers at this point. I know that we got one for our main character here, and then we also got to go and see that also Yosuke, out of all the characters out here so far within our time of heading into that TV world dimension, also got his Persona from our very first of many battles that we had to go and get ourselves introduced with. And now since we're all the way back out on into our regular world that's going to be here, seems like we have to go and basically take another look at this midnight channel and basically see what is going to happen around here and figure out who the next other fallen victim is going to happen within this time, so that we can hopefully try to put a stop to what is going on with with whatever type of I guess other ghost or other supernatural being is trying to like throw these people into this TV world dimension. But it looks like there is a girl wearing a kimono that is happening within it, within our time, and the only one person that I can only think of that actually is wearing a kimono, and I think that happened, I think a little back, yeah, I think it was a little bit of a while back within our time with the Persona 4 episodes that were happening, and we did go and see what was happening with the Yukiko, right? And we did meet up with her, and we got to go and talk to her for a little bit before heading back to our house and everything, right? So hopefully everything's going to be okay with Yukiko for the next day, and we'll probably have to go and maybe talk back to Chi and Yusuke. But what the heck? We are all the way back over here at Igor. Well, I guess he did say that that we were going to have to meet back up with him, at least at some point, right? So I guess that is going to be happening out here right now. Yeah, we've been summoned back here to the Velvet Room.
We meet again.
This is a space that only those who have, in one way or another, entered into a
Well, we went and did that contract for the very beginning of this episode, right? That was how we were able to alert ourselves about how this whole misfortune was going to happen.
Thereby enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
What are we going to be getting here? We obtained a velvet key, okay.
From this night forth, you are our guest in this velvet room. Your destiny will require you to hone your power. And for that, you will inevitably require our help. There is but one price for this assistance. You must abide by your contract and assume responsibility for all decisions you make.
Okay, well, I totally understand.
Very well. The persona you have acquired, it is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world around you. Perhaps you can think of it as a facade of determination you wear to face.
Well, I have to say, with the persona that we have been using out here so far has been working like a charm. I know that since we are playing this on the easy type of version of this time of Persona 4, I still am still enjoying the game, and I really do like the persona that we have. It's been a really big help within like within our first boss that we had to go into, and even with our first beginning of the shadows as well too in the process.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is
so basically what we're going to be learning here is learning about how these social links are going to work. So remember back a few episodes when I went and told you guys before that we actually have to do really well in school, and that's what's going to be happening within the Persona type of game that we're doing right now. And also as well too is that we also need to go and build up on a whole bunch of other different increase of our stats, so that later on we can have a better social link, and that will actually help ourselves out with what is going on within the game.
Power of the wild card take you. I look forward to traveling the road of your destiny together. Till we meet again.
Yes, until we meet again. I don't know when the next time that we're going to be seeing each other. But also as well, I think I want to say that currently right now, since I am recording this on Saturday of March 9th, I want to say yesterday was Friday, and that was the SmackDown the SmackDown show that was happening, and I do want to kind of give off my thoughts a little bit on that. And we did get to go and see this type of face-to-face standoff between both with Cody and Seth, and also as well too with Rock and Roman. And I know that that is going to be something that is going to be very big and something that is going to be happening within our time of the WrestleMania 40 that is going to be happening from here. And it seems like both Seth and Cody have agreed that they want to go and do this tag team battle against with Rock and Roman, and that's going to be pretty insane. And just at the right end of the actual show itself, Cody actually went and gave a slap over to Rock's face during the time of what happened with the kickoff show that happened, like the pre-show within WrestleMania. So that was actually pretty cool, and they just kind of like ended it off like right away within a cliffhanger. So I don't know if there's still going to be extra more other little like minutes within that episode that happened, because they kind of ended it off like very abruptly when that happened. So I may probably have to go and maybe just kind of recheck that out later.
You managed to go inside the TV and get your persona first. I feel like as long as you're with me, I can find the culprit and crack.
Oh, right, yeah, that also does remind us that even during the time of what was happening from before, we now have a bond between with Yosuke now, because since we do have our own persona and Yosuke has his own persona, we now get ourselves with some sort of weird type of card that's going to be here, and it seems like that's our persona probably talking to us at this point in time. Interesting stuff right there. Huh. Well, it looks like our bond has now been strengthened.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Well, it looks like something just happened there. But interesting stuff for that. But now we're back over here at the school now. And mind you, I don't think throughout this episode, for what I was going through, I don't think there's any type of like school test questions that we have to go through.
Never mind that. Is Yukiko still not here?
Oh man, well that's not good. Well, I know that we just saw about what was going on within the Midnight Channel, so that doesn't seem like it seems like this is going to be somewhat of a bad situation. If Yukiko is not going to be here at school, then that means she must have probably got thrown into that TV world dimension now.
Channel is related to that other world.
Oh, we were just talking about that. We're thinking of checking it out later.
The person on TV yesterday? I think it was Yukiko. That kimono looked like the one she wears at the inn, and she wore it during that interview a few days ago, too. I got worried, so I emailed her last night, but she...
Well, you never know. She could be busy. She could be doing the work at the inn. It's not good to just go and assume for the worst, you know?
Calm down. We get the picture. And you still haven't heard from her?
No. What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you saying Yukiko was thrown in there?
We don't know yet for sure. We should check to see if she's safe first.
Yeah, that would probably be the much safer bet, right? Go and call just to make sure that everything's fine.
No good.
Uh-oh.
Voicemail picked up. She's not answering.
Are you serious? Then is
No, you have to go and check with the inn now. Now you have to go and actually check with her work to make sure that now she's gonna be safe.
Oh, or she might be helping at the inn. She wouldn't be able to answer herself if that's it.
Yeah, but would she skip school for that?
Well, things can happen. I know that people have skipped school just to go and just do their regular work.
Somewhere. Come on, Yukiko. Pick up. Oh, is this Yukiko?
Alright, well, that seems like that's a pretty good sign. So that means Yukiko is safe and sound, but I don't think we've ever got to see another person around here walking around with the kimono before around within the school, so maybe it just hasn't happened yet or something. Maybe it's like a time type of thing. It's like It's like the supernatural being is not supposed to like show up at maybe like at a certain time to go and like throw her into there yet.
For crying out loud, Yosuke, you got me worried over nothing. She was totally fine. And you were all, is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Sorry, but there is a reason we thought that.
Oh yeah? What?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV.
Well, it does make sense.
The TV. But Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about. All right, let's meet up at Junes after school.
So it looks like we have to go and head back to the TV store once again, huh?
Okay, I think that's more than enough about my sorry escapades.
If I hadn't seen the place firsthand, I'd never have believed a story like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we need to know what's going on inside.
I guess those guys are just overhearing a little bit of our conversation there.
Too bad there's so many customers around. I forgot.
Just imagine if we actually just went and just head on inside that TV while those other customers are looking at us. They would probably just be like freaked out just by what's going on.
Come here a sec. Try sticking your hand in and calling him over.
Oh my god, are we actually gonna go and actually start to literally head on his side while there's people around out here?
A wall?
Ow, that didn't sound right. Ow. Teddy just went and just bit us. That wasn't very nice.
Shh! Not so loud, you idiot! Dude, is that a bite mark? Are you okay?
I think I'm gonna cry. I don't think so. I wonder if I went and actually said that, would that actually like change out the way of like
Wow.
how my social links are gonna be like?
Jeez, that stupid bear must have done it. Hey, you! We know you're in there.
No, this is not no game.
No, it's not a game. Can you sense anyone inside there right now?
Who's anyone? I'm a lonely little...
Oh, that just sounds so depressing. You're just a lonely bear as always. But you have us as your friends there, man.
Shut it! So there's no one inside? You're sure?
I'm not lying. My nose is running as good as ever.
I'm gonna go warn Yukiko anyway. Since she'll be busy this weekend helping out at the inn, I doubt she'd go anywhere alone, but still.
Yeah. You'll walk with her to school on Monday, right?
Sure, I'll go pick her up at her house.
All right, well that'll be good because then that means that she at least has at least some sort of company with her, just so that like, at least she can be safe and sound from there.
What's your cell number? I'll call you when I watch it tonight. All right. Don't forget to watch tonight.
Okay, so it looks like we'll have to go and rewatch the Midnight Channel again and see what's gonna happen from there. Oh man, it looks like we're back over here with the Dojima and his rookie cop partner out here with the Dachi.
Looks like we found all we're gonna find here. And we've still got nothing that points directly to a suspect.
We don't even know if this is a homicide.
Oh, are we going back to the same events that just went and happened within yesterday's episode? Or, well, not with yesterday's episode, but with the previous episode beforehand?
We haven't found the cause of death for the first Vic. Now we got a second one just like it. If this is a murder case, there's no doubt we're dealing with a single perp. But if that's true, what the
Well, I'm kind of wondering the same exact thing, too.
You know,
It's still very suspicious with everything that's still happening. People dangling from antennas and other things that are happening around out here.
That singer, Misuzu Hiragi, has a solid alibi. She was performing overseas, and her phone records prove it. And remember, the only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself broke it to the media. No one would put themselves under suspicion that way if they had murder on their mind.
got a point there.
Same with Taro Namatame, her husband. No matter how much we shake him down, nothing links him to the murders. He's been working in the city for the past 6 months. Seems he was here recently because of the scandal, but he was swamped with work back home at the time of the incident. There are eyewitnesses and other evidence placing him at his office the night that Mayumi Yamano died. and we can't find anything that shows Yamano making contact with Namatame before or after her disappearance.
You hear Namatame's career has also been killed stone dead? He's been fired from his position as secretary. He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl.
Yeah, I agree. Then we have the second case regarding...
Yeah, we still don't really know about what happened to her, even though that I think she must have got thrown into the TV, and that's the only thing that we only know about her.
She was killed well after she reported the body, and the culprit didn't hide her. It's like they were meant to be found. The only other connection is that she attended the same school as the daughter of the inn where Yamano was holed up. But that hardly points to a motive. And coincidences like that are common in a town as small as ours.
Yeah, I heard about that angle on the news too.
What? Is the story about the inn out already?
Okay, I got it. How's this? Maybe there was something about the corpse that only Saki Konishi knew. And our perp killed her to keep whatever it was from leaking out.
Either way, all we can do now is keep investigating anyone involved with the victims. Our perp. It has to be someone in Inaba.
Well, that could only be the one, the only one type of thing right there is somebody in Inaba. But with all that being said in mind, I guess we'll have to go and end off this episode for today. So I'll be seeing you in the next one. And of course, peace.